The pathway to success is through the door of your fear. You find your fear, you beat it down. Otherwise, it'll beat you down. Life should always be about, hunting your fears, man. That's the path to success. It doesn't mean that's the path you're going to go on for success. By facing your fears, the transfer of energy comes back into higher levels of confidence of who you are. The reception of how you see things is an energy. And once set in motion, remains in motion until stopped. Those challenges arise. And if the confidence that we all have isn't grown, it'll cause us to pump the brakes in that moment, that pivotal point where the crossroads of life begin. What do? Start self-doubting. That fear that comes right there. The fear does not exist out here, guys. It only exists in here.
Fear is the only enemy, and it's not outside you. It's a pattern that anyone can trigger within and anyone can change.
A lot of people can live with themselves, look in the mirror and say, I'm okay with being afraid. I'm okay with going on this easy highway over here. The easy highway has all these fucking signs and shit, directions, how to get somewhere. And you have to first be uncomfortable with how you feel about yourself. With that voice that a lot of us like to run away from, we all have it. We all have that voice that say, hey man, you're kind of wimping out right now. You're kind of being a little punk right now. But a lot of us say, okay, that's okay. It's okay to tell these little white lies to ourselves. So we first have to face the real you. The real me is David Goggins. The real me is a guy looking at you right now saying, I don't want to fucking be on this show right now because I used to stutter as a kid. And I'm afraid of that. I'm afraid that here in a second, I'm going to start fucking stammering and stuttering and the whole world's going to know that I have all these issues. But that's when I see right now, okay, Goggins, you got to go on this fucking show. That's Goggins. Goggins is saying, okay, David Goggins, you're a punk. Life made you this way. We can't live like this. We can't live in fear. We can't live in judgment. We can't be afraid of what the fuck people right now are looking at me saying about me. We cannot be afraid of that. That's Goggins. Goggins saying, fuck all of you who don't like me, who don't want to, and that person then comes in. But you have to be David Goggins and say, man, I'm afraid of this. I'm fucked up here. Life made me this way here. I stutter. I have these issues with reading and writing, and I'm fat and I'm insecure. You have to face that in that dark room. In that dark room is who you are. But in that dark room is where you have to create another human being that walks out of that dark room.
Fear is what stops everybody from having the quality of their life. It isn't just stopping your business, it stops the quality of relationship. All you got to do is trade fear for faith. You were born with faith. So if you have a mission, the game changes. The way we take dreams and make them real is we push through everything that other people give up about. And how do we do that? There's a part of you that will make that push. It just needs to be the part you nurtured more. Whatever you feed gets bigger, gets stronger. So you got to feed the best part of yourself every day. You got to demand the best part of you. You got to not settle for less than you can be or do or share or create or give. You got to not tolerate the stuff you used to tolerate in yourself. That doesn't mean you're inhuman. It doesn't mean that you don't have bad moments. It just means they're moments. They're not days, weeks, months, and years. It's not that you never come down. It's not that you never get knocked down. It's that you get up quickly, keep moving forward. If you keep moving forward, you will achieve whatever you dream. But you got to keep moving forward. And what will hold you back is only one thing: fear.
You guys see what I'm getting at? Find your fears in your life. Find your fears. Write them down. Identify them. Because those fears are doorways to your success. Behind every fear, guys, is the person you want to be. And it's right there. It's right there. All you gotta do is open the door. This door is self-created, guys. Right behind that fear is the life you want. You're wondering where to go in life, what to do, how to make it happen. And you're lost. Become unlost and get on the path to success is identifying your own fears, guys. Seeing how you're giving birth to them, creating them, giving them life. And once you realize that, you realize that fear ain't much. And it's a small doorway that's breaking you from becoming that explosion of success that you can be. Find your fear. Once you do, you'll find your life.
That's the only way you're going to get over all those things. You have to create someone else. Not like you have two different personalities. It is you, but you have to find strength. And that visualization of almost me cracking out Goggins, like almost like that Superman cape, like I'm coming out a different person, a person that doesn't give a fuck about anything, who doesn't care about being judged, who knows I'm weak, who knows I'm afraid, who says, whatever you think about me, take it, whatever, I'm here.
If you don't have confidence in yourself, we all fall down in life. The question is, who gets back up? You go after and you give it all you have. If you lose, at least you tried, man. I failed. It's 10 times more of a man than someone said, what if? Because what if never went to the arena. When you guys find a fear, that fear will either create you or destroy you. I love fear. The reason why? Behind every fear is a person you want to be. Fear is self-imposed, meaning it doesn't exist. You create it, you can destroy it too. It's an intangible. You face your fears, you become the person you want to be. You run from your fears, you're not living. You're alive, but you're not taking the freedom. You're not running the day. The day's running you. You always be the fucking servant, not the master, guys. It's not their potential, it's not their genetics. It's their perseverance to always show up, always willing to fail, because in failure, that's part of success. Success is not, a marathon of life with just ups. Success is formulated through failures, through facing your fears, through falling down and getting back up. That's what creates the champion. Success does not define us. We define the success.
The only way to deal with fear that I found in my life is a couple ways. One of those ways is to turn it on itself and ask yourself, what am I afraid of? If I'm afraid of that, I gotta be more afraid of what I'm gonna miss out on, missing out on my mission, missing out on who I'm supposed to be. In other words, if you're not gonna get rid of fear, then use fear. Use fear or it uses you, it's that simple. So you gotta say, okay, what's the price if I just stay doing this? What's the price? What I need to really get scared if I learn all this and I don't follow through. That's something to be scared about. And then that fear will get you over your fear. It'll push you through. Turn fear on itself. How many of you have a part of you that will not be defeated? How many have a part of you that will not give up? How many got a part of you that will not be denied? That's the part that needs to be in charge.